I hear no truck sounds. Just wind. Oh. Oh no. Accidentally hit the Windows key instead of Control. Oh, God damn it. God damn it, Chloe. Sticky keeps shaving the dog. I don't want this dog to die. I like Pompidou. Pompidou did nothing wrong. Alright.
Listen, Chloe.
I still maintain Pompidou did nothing wrong. And me going back in time several times was the right move. Howdy, howdy, everyone. How's it going today?
Boo this man!
You only boo me because you know it's true. Pompidou, saint. Pompidou did nothing wrong. Pompidou did nothing wrong. Howdy, Griff. How are you today? I would turn back time 1,000 times to save Pompidou. I would sacrifice Chloe over and over again to save Pompidou. I'm amazed at how much of that I remember. I always intend to do the Second Life is Strange game. And every time I go to buy it on Steam, I'm just like, maybe later. Maybe some other time. But I just gave him a dental shoe. He is sitting next to me, enjoying that. Actually, I gotta go pick up more of them. Damn, did you get through that thing already, bud? Your greed sickens me. But he's sitting in his bed like a good boy. He knows I'm talking about him now, which is dangerous. I gave him a dental shoe because I thought it would take him longer to get through, but I got the ones for big dogs. And I assumed the ones for big dogs would take a big dog longer to get through. He eats it like it's a regular treat. I don't actually know if they're doing anything for him. Because he still has, stank-ass breath. But yeah, he's laying peacefully next to me. I forgot to hook up my controller. How you been? What's new, Griff? How are things going with you? There we go. So I realized something about control. It is incredibly difficult to Google anything about this game. I tried looking up how to fix audio issues for control. And if you type into Google how to control audio glitches, it gives you a bunch of things just about audio glitches. I played the original back in the 90s. The freeware version, so I think that's only the first couple levels, not the whole game. And I loved 2016. 2016 is one of my favorite modern games. I'm sure I have played Doom 2 and 3 at some point in the past, but I honestly couldn't tell you outright. We did Doom on the channel, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I streamed all of Doom 2016. Or did I fever dream that? Could go either way, I'm not really sure. I didn't like Doom Eternal. I thought Doom Eternal was just too much. And I played through a bit of Dark Ages, and I liked it well enough, but I got rid of my Game Pass subscription because they lost their goddamn minds. and I wasn't paying for that. Game Pass is not $30 a month worth of value. Let's hop back in. Let's see if these this audio crackling still persists. And we're gonna change outfit. Go with the Astral Dive suit. Next one on the list. Do some upgrading, or I guess not. We don't have enough source. How about abilities? Abilities are always useful. We have 4 points to spend, so straight across the board. There we go. And we've unlocked a new weapon slot. Yeah. Make your way to the mate choice.
I saw Trench and Darling arguing a couple days ago. Trench was furious. You don't think Darling... Don't be stupid.
Sector elevator? Yeah, sector elevator.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
You know what? If Audie says it,
Like
I'm
said
gonna go ahead and
before,
do it.
the janitor is a friendly face.
Melee has increased effectiveness against enemy armor. I actually didn't know that. I'm gonna start hitting armored enemies. I'm gonna slap them like they owe me money. I'm gonna keep my pimp hand strong. On the bright side, I've not heard any crackling yet.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ati here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ati. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ati guiding me too?
Listen, Ati is a saint. I will hear no different. NSC control room.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Probably through a door of some variety. I'm gonna have to fight all those dudes. Yes, my greatest enemy, stairs. Once again, oh god damn it, there it is. Once again, one of my favorite things about this game is the way that launch works. And that you can launch things before they get to you. Whereas most telekinesis in most games, like, it has to come to you before you can throw it. This game allows you to, you know, upgrade grip. We can construct shatter. Oh. So shatter is our shotgun. continue on. With Shatter is what I play most of the game with. Or at least last time. I did a lot of Shatter. Because shotguns are generally pretty useful. Where are you? There you go. There's still somebody alive? Where are you? The ragdolling in this game is, beautiful. That door's locked. So is there anywhere else where goodies might be hiding? Well, I can't go in there. That is literal poison. This game is also pretty generous with fall damage. Like you really have to take a fall to get damaged by it. Which I appreciate. I'm constantly falling off. Gotta remember, I do have a sprint. Back up here. Nothing hidden over yonder. No goodies. No goodies hidden in maintenance.
What's down that way?
Ooh. Taste the merry-go-round.
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
I forget what the merry-go horse gives us. Ah, dash. Okay. So it gives us like a dodge, which will help us clear wider gaps. I am. Okay. I was about to say, I was trepidatious as to whether it would help that particular gap. Okay. There we go.
Let's see the Hiss keep up with me now.
That's a good example of like you just kind of stumble upon things sometimes, which is nice. If I'm not mistaken, it dumps you right back into the yeah. So we have a new power. Yay. New powers. New threshold kids.
Hey, man! What are you trying? I'm trying a dog!
Buddy,
I'm
it's weird for you to
drawing
burp
the
directly on.
pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty.
Shame.
Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home.
Is that a fact? I forget if that's a fact or the internet. Like, because it doesn't have the other bit, the response, the din part. Like, it just has the dialing and static. And if I'm not mistaken, that is a fax machine call, not a... Ah, there we go. Look at that cool poster of Ot. Look at that cool
Well done.
not poster of Ot.
You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Matter, bud.
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son.
Okay, buddy.
That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the
Very dumb,
facts on
son.
the table.
My
Nämä
butt, son.
sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows
I
up.
own this game on like
And we
several
all
different
disappeared like a
ways.
fart in Sahara.
I think even my Steam has
Trying
2
my
different
best
versions.
to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and
Which I
power generators.
I
Otherwise,
family
the
share with my
power
brother.
plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you
And
clear
legitimately, I think like
instructions.
he has a copy of this,
You
and I
catch
have a
the end
copy of
of
this.
the
So there's
trip
2 in my
before I go
library.
to my vacation. The word
I'm gonna
is on
fire up
task
the
board here. You can do
my
later
Epic Games
when you
version
have
of
time.
it. See if this does the
Vacation.
same thing
Right.
Yes. No
this
one's gonna
weekend.
cancel my holiday or
If
cease
it
to
also
happen.
has the audio
But
problems,
don't worry at
I'm gonna
all.
try to find
We'll
another
take
fix.
care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last.
But worse, of
winter's
course, I'll play
snow.
this on Epic. I'll just get back
You
to my
better go
where we
now,
are in my
so
save.
you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great.
Hey, clearance level 2.
Thank you, Ati.
So Aki also gives you other jobs to do.
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire.
That place looks awful familiar.
Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer.
Travel
Not
Finland.
into a moon.
Is that a stapler or an altered item? Don't take office equipment outside of the building.
Yes. North is the director. Started to climb up the walls in his bachelor pad.
Huh. Northmore's starting to climb the walls on his bachelor pad. Nope. I wish the map paused. I do. Because it's not a very good map. There's where I fought the dude. Correct, where I am fighting them dudes. That one hit him twice. Cool. Sometimes you'll get that where it'll hit the enemy coming towards you and then hit them again, leaving. Oh no, that's a 4-door.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Okay. Apparently it's our... Oh, we have a new hotline.
Northmoor was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more. Until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
So I gotta wonder, like, we are at war/hostile takeover. The Hiss is opposing the Force/foreign power. We will provide countermeasures/strategy, accept/ingest them at control points. These countermeasures/missions will benefit you. Will give resources, rewards, for each completed countermeasure. That's just explaining the countermeasure thing. All right. Merry-go-round horse. OOP 16-KE. Containment procedure. Objects should be kept in a confined space when unbound. Description/para-utility. A fiberglass horse once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride. The pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be quite dangerous when redacted dispatch. The object is currently bound by redacted. Background. The object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local redacted reported that the rides would move on their own and that they would be chased out. When these rumors reached the Bureau, see America Overnight, episode 235, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local redacted were found dead at the scene. The object attacked Agent Redacted by redacted. Agents invoked Formula C5 to redact it, the object long enough to redact it. Like, this is very much like Remedy's version of doing like SCP. And I don't think they ever like hide it or try to claim otherwise, but like it is interesting to have that. Attention maintenance staff. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. If anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around in the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind yourself to it. Don't bind it to yourself. Your security chief, Simon Reese. Ross? So I did bind the merry-go-round horse to myself, as it turns out, and now I can dash. The NSC power plant. There's a shelter over here. I got something out of it.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Now I'm reading. Hey, Simon. I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Ati, just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel interfere with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him, so you could better deal with his odd habits. But yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you haven't noticed, something's up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. The girls are fighting.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am.
My eyes are up here.
Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous.
Yes,
Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but
we might have to
get
do
all the
final
electrical
draft
systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock.
Because there's a lot of Dr. Darling stuff.
I'll take care of
final
it.
draft. I
You
don't
stay
think we
and
did
keep
it
the
all.
hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Must be nice.
Try to stay alive.
Let's ask him.
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador, the best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest, these are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I appreciate that.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah, it's all part of the job.
What do you know about the service weapon?
That's a weird.
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here.
I was just
That's
thinking.
what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
I was just thinking that, like, with that last note we just read, where it's like, leave
I
Ati
should be
alone.
going.
Like, don't let anybody interfere.
You got a lockdown to lift.
Do you think they're allowed to make small talk with Ati? Like, if Ati's just, like, in the break room drinking coffee, they're allowed to be like, hey, how's your day going? You know? Or are they told, don't look directly at Ati? I feel like Ati would be down for wild small talk. 3 more points. We're gonna put 1 into launch. Because I fucking love launch. We're gonna put the other one into energy so I can launch. Oh. Never mind. Where am I going? Cooling. So while the game does give you a map, it also kind of fully expects you to, like, use those signs everywhere. So I hate these motherfuckers. They kind of drift towards you like that and then explode. Anything down? No. Okay. Anything down here? No. Okay, I guess I'll go for it. I like the little diagrams. Summary. His SARS agents are examples of extreme physical deformation resulting from his corruption. His SARS display unthinking fixation on any non-corrupted individual in the area. Once within a specific proximity, they erupt into a burst of focused hiss resonance, so dense that it acts as a physical force. The hiss SARS depleted of the hiss corruption after this eruption, the host is left lifeless. This behavior can be adaptive response to the HRAs. The hiss SARS are designed to blow the devices off potential hosts, exposing them to the resonance. Is the hiss capable of customizing a corrupted host's altered ability to this degree? Why is the psychology of the hiss SARS so dramatically different from the host's original form? Lots of questions, no answer. Prefer to file redacted for full report. Pump speed.
Power cut. Replace the parts.
Yay, we learned a new mechanic. You're coming with me, Box. Whoa. God damn. Where are we going now? Well, I'm glad we have to go through the unfinished part of the old house to get here.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
That looks like a thing I'll have to deal with later. I keep wanting to hit X to reload, but that changes my weapon. Ah, the cooling pumps.
Bro, go to ship. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon.
I kind of launched one up where I had to put it. No. That. Oh, I hear some of the explodey ones. Where are they? That gross block is down in the water system. It's just back. What the fuck is it? Where does it keep coming from? Why the hell does Ati keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like it can understand him. Of course, he acts like we can understand him, too. Don't be mean to Ati. I guess that's just his brand of crazy. I'm going to try out a new drain cleaner, extra strength. Well, yeah, I mean, if there's a clog, like... As much as I love Ati, he does seem like the type to holler at an inanimate object. Where am I being shot at from? Okay, there you are.
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He's very clever. He's trying to sneak in. We got him caught with his hand in the fish trap. Get rid of him.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
So yeah, I don't think extra strength drain cleaner is gonna cut it. We'll go down this way. I was not patient enough for that. Did I do it?
Just hold together a little longer. There go the pipes. Nothing more
Right.
satisfying than manual labor.
Regain the health I lost fucking with that. Oh, come on, game. Okay, that was like one little teardrop of health. Please, more. I know I killed dudes around here. There we go. Got him. Oof. What's the matter, bud? Huh? What's wrong? There we go. They're a wild looking outfit. What's the matter? Why did you just shove your old wet nose onto that soft squishy part in the back of my arm? What's the matter, buddy? Everybody can have a little bit of stuff thrown at them. You're one of my people. Shit, these ones all have like names and shit. Is everything dead? Man, that was a lot. Oh, I've been in here already. You all good, coworker? hit that up real quick for a quick save. All right, energy converter, that away. All right, somebody's getting exploded. You guys are getting a bigger explosion. All right. We're looking for the energy converter.
We need to hurry.
Lens. All right. All right, so I can't go in there because of, goop. I can't go in there for goop-related reasons. Do we have enough build? I don't think we have enough to build. Yet another ban. Another stream, another ban. God, we should, when we cleanse that control point, we should have gotten a save. So we should be right there. Yeah.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old twig pants inside the plant has a shit.
I will hit somebody with whatever it is I just picked up. Some kind of oscilloscope. Okay, that was a pretty dope kill. I hit him with an oscilloscope from all the way out here and then shot him in the face. I'm pretty proud of that. Investigate the training course. Utilization of paranatural elements. Munitions testing on OOP-22, aka Home Safe. Summary. The safe object of power can produce a barrier using objects of material from its immediate vicinity. See OOP-22 case file for more details. Bureau Rangers were given permission to employ heavy weaponry against para-utilitarian bound to this object in order to gauge the barrier's durability. Redacted and redacted velocity ammunition were tested with redacted results. Testing will continue after redacted. The safe object of power is clearly viable candidate for use in combat response scenarios, allowing para-utilitarians to participate in alter engagements would be an advantage worth considering. Okay, so that's why we got to dismount that. Powers cool. We'll come upon that sooner rather than later, eventually. Look at me using the dash. Come on, pop out. Get him. They never expect it from behind. Man, I wish I still had a soundboard. If ever there was a time to use it, it was then. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh. I don't need a pallet jack right now. I just wanted... That sounded like more dudes. I swear to God, I do better without aiming. Like, without aiming down sights. And that's not how that's supposed to work. Like... Nope.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
Where do I go to lift the lock? Oh, the control room. That's how convenient. Oh no, how will I ever get in here? I like how Jesse can just, like, hop a fence. That is so much more reasonable than most video game protagonists. Next game is Wednesday at 8. Usual spot. Hazard owes me $20. Aris still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson, suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. I brought beers last time, so it's Hepstonstall's turn. Remus. I have another note. His trooper. Oh, I guess that big dude I fought was a thing. His troopers are meant to be the first agents to enter unknown AWEs, thresholds, or any other paranaturally hazardous situations. These are heavily armored and heavily armed in preparation for the worst. As a result of their role, his troopers have access to the heaviest armor and weaponry from the Bureau Armory, including military-grade chain guns. and grenade launchers. In addition to their already formidable FBC-issued armor, the hiss resonance surrounding these enemies is dense enough to stop bullets. If forced to engage one of these, be sure to make use of any available cover. Oh, so I shouldn't just run around like a jackass? Huh. Also note that to the telekinetically talented, enemy grenades can be a welcome source of ammunition. Please refer to file redactor for full report. It tells me I should be throwing grenades at them. The last guy did have a minigun. Oh, this looks a lot like the place I was trying to get. And these look a lot like the dudes who were floating. Eat MacBook, nerd. Once again, launch is so fucking good. I love that. Like, I love the walls just kind of reshaping and all that. It's such a cool effect.
To protect them. Forces contain a lockdown. Could only be lifted by a directorial override.
This is what we came here to do.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old...
It's mostly deviled eggs. The board mostly wants deviled eggs. They're a lying inverted pyramid.
Director's life.
But they love deviled eggs.
For anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind.
Man, it'd be wild if the hiss got out and into Manhattan.
Containment breach. And the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally...
You have to be vulnerable. It's the only way to let people in. Truly experience, like,
I made sure the
camaraderie.
entire lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me. And me alone.
So how much footage do you think they have of James McCafferty just kind of standing with a light behind him smoking? I feel like it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot of footage. How else to get in here? My gun is also the key. I kind of like art. And here's where the game becomes kind of open. Realistically, you can go just about anywhere now.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Okay, it does not warp me to Central Executive. I was worried for a minute it would. This one in maintenance. this is in Maine. Go back to that one. We can fast travel, so makes it a little easier. Need to go to cooling pumps. That way. Throw out the trash.
Did 15 barrels full of hazardous biological material?
We just literally have to throw a bunch of these barrels into the trash. Or into the furnace.
Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ahti wants, then I'll get it done.
Anything for Ahti.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department.
Parakinesiology?
I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself, right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of communicating. I checked and there's no record of ever installing this. I'm sorry.
Okay, so the furnace might be alive.
I'll try to find some volunteers.
God damn it. All right. That was a good day's work.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department. I believe that
I wish it would let me
discovered
keep
a
playing
Code
while it's in
Omega
this.
paranatural
Like,
entity
it is.
residing within the Bureau.
Oh, I actually took fall damage for that. Hey, Bozer, get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a sift or a threshold or some such fuckery. And that if I don't have the originals, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is such bullshit. Why do we even use these fucking tubes if they're just gonna spit our mail out in some other goddamn dimension? I'm just venting here before I make a formal complaint. Useless pieces of shit. I do like the mail tube idea, but like, I can understand that being extremely frustrating when the building can. sure. I wanted to go up to that. You know what? I have fucking help. That's just a. Just a recording of a fire. Like it's fucking Christmas. Huh. I really thought that would do something. Well. Oh, but collision maintenance we haven't bid. So we might not be able to. So speak to Emily. Fast travel. Central executive. You do wind up fast traveling a lot in this game. Because how big the oldest house is and like how complex it is to kind of move around. Like you do wind up like
I heard that this attack the power plant brings up the
chip chap chopping around. You know.
What about the plant tracking them?
The power plant is largely confidential. No use guessing the hiss's motives if we don't even know what kind of energy it uses.
What do you mean? It has to be a fusion reactor. There's no other way to create that kind of energy output, right?
Oh no, that's level 3. Alas, as the director, I only have a level 2 card. Like, bitch.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Listen, Emily.
I love you.
Screw it. Just tell her.
I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places.
Why wouldn't you take the lady with the
Bad
fidget
things
spinners on her face seriously? I mean,
Came through.
That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
Emily nodding like she
A
knows.
being. What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. Along with Dylan.
Howdy, Jagbu. How's it going today?
Never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case has
How
been
does
active
work
for a
get
long
done
time.
at the
I have
FTC if
no
everything's so
idea if
classified?
anything's still there. Can you tell me more?
Like, I
about
feel
this
like
being
when you get to a
thing?
certain level of everything being
Let's hope you
classified,
two get along.
like, you run into
She's
a
been
problem
with
of,
me
like,
ever since Ordinary.
oh, Lord.
In my head.
Everything,
me to you.
yeah, like, it's trouble. It becomes hard
I
to,
call her
like, correlate
Polaris.
information.
As in a guiding star.
I'm doing good. I did a high rocks
Did Polaris
workout
know
today
about
for the
the
first
hiss?
time, and it was hard but
If she
fun.
got you in here in spite
I don't know
of
what
the
high
lockdown,
rocks is, but I'm glad
she's
you enjoyed
very
it.
Powerful.
I'm doing all right.
Which may help
Another
explain
day,
your test results.
you
Your
know.
readings are incredible, Jesse. Now,
Oh,
cross-referencing them with the
it was
database,
cold
I found
today.
2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't
If everything's
access them
classified, then we
beyond the
know
file
nothing.
codes.
Jack?
But one was P6,
Like, I feel like you
referring to a
kind of
prime
need
candidate for a
information to
potential
kind of
future
be
bureau
out
director.
there to
This was large
correlate.
years ago.
Like, you don't,
Dylan,
you can't correlate
is that
information
Dylan?
if nobody knows it.
The other
We're
one
supposed to
is
get a
on
wee
something
bit of
called
rain.
Hedron, which must be connected to these
I mean,
Hedron resonance amplifiers
like,
somehow.
you
All
like
I
the
know
rain
is that
though, so
Marshall
like
went
I
to the
can't really
research
like
center to
talk
secure
shit
the HRA production after
because
the
that
hiss
seems like it
first
would be a
attacked.
good thing. But like,
So,
I feel like we've
seems
gotten a
our
lot
best
of
lead on
rain
Dylan.
lately.
I need to go after her.
Like it was
How can I
raining
get to the research
the other
center?
day.
Use my key card. The sector elevator will take you there.
Hudson woke me up. I said his name. I where he woke up. Like
Marshall
we get
is
it
the
ever.
next step.
Yeah. The other day
What
he woke
Emily
me up
told me
at
about
like
Ordinary, my powers being
like
connected
10
to
a.m.
things
or
in
so.
Daryl's past.
To let him out.
am so
And I normally
close to
don't wake up till
something.
like 11:30. So usually what I'll do is I'll let him out, and then I'll either
Something's
sit on the
coming.
recliner, you know, and just kind of like close my eyes and
We take
try to
turns
maintain
come
my
for a
sleep.
visit. I
Or
helped
if
you,
it's been nice
you
lately, so
owe
he's just
me
been
now.
laying out in the sun. I've literally been just
Time
locking the
comes,
door and
I
going
will
back to
come
bed.
calling.
I turn off whatever I'm listening to in my room so I can hear him bark or like visit come in the house. So he did that the other day, and I finally hear him bark. I get up to go let him in, and he's soaked. Like, I think it was Sunday morning. He
Hi,
was
Jesse.
soaked. And I'm like, oh, buddy.
See you soon.
Be careful out there.
But yeah, like, and then all day he was just kind of like mopey whether or not he wanted to go out. Like, I'm sorry, bud. And he hates getting towed off.
The situation's getting worse.
I saw Trench and Darling arguing a couple weeks ago. Trench was furious. You don't think Darling...
Don't be stupid. What would the Bureau's golden child have to gain from killing the boss?
Research is not here. I have to go out. But yeah, he was like soaked to the bone. We would guess research is in the research sector. That makes a certain amount of sense to me. Yeah, he was all pissy about it all day. He hates getting dried off. God, I keep wanting to hit B to exit the map. Central Research.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi.
Doesn't he sound familiar?
This is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries.
Bold of you to
Often
I
studies
recognize
of
that.
great importance. And
That's Alan
in
Wake.
all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's...
He's also in Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary
Yeah,
clearance, and do follow the safety
he plays the
protocols.
voice of Alan Wake.
Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Not the face of Alan Wake. That's Ilkavilli.
Research sector, huh? Home of the Bureau's mad scientists.
Remedy rehires people. Like, Jesse, why are you breathing so heavy? Hey. So I was wondering about the plants in research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, that janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem like seem to like it. Maybe he could just switch it up a bit. I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. And where did all these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted. And people like them a little bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. Dr. Lewis. Media hotline. We got a new hotline? The Hiss. The Hiss slash spread is searching for transmissions slash speakers to corrupt slash chaos. Astral plane is a conflux slash switchboard. The Hiss will come for us slash all. You must stop slash shut them down. Or shut up them. Was that like tied to a mission, or is that just like, oh, maintenance major targets? Okay. Hope. Okay. We're looking for more. I'm not doing the major targets right now. That can be a later problem. Looking for. Alright, there we go. And then I started blasting. I mean, listen, hit first, hit hard. Okay? They gave me all of the shit to hit people with. I'm gonna use all of it. Fucker tried to be sneaky about it. Come on, have a ball. We get it, you're tough. Just die already. There we go. Parapsychology. Is that where I'm heading? It is. Okay, cool. That's why I had to run up and grab these goodies real quick. You got a nice ass cafeteria. Well, that looks nice. We're not gonna fuck with that yet. As always, let's check the crappers. Oh, there's a big crapper. Man, no wonder Audie needed an assistant. Look at the number of toilets you have to clean. I just paced through that door. I appreciate this. The bathroom isn't just copy and paste it. I feel like it'd be real easy to do that. They added urinals to change it up, and I appreciate that. That's an attention to detail right there. Hey, got something. Shatter boost. Whatever. Whatever that said. I've given up on trying to accurately read things. Oh. You look pretty dead, dude. Is there a trail of bodies here? Reckon we should get going where we're going.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
Oh, it was just Brady. Can I not get to whatever that is? I have the high ground. There we go. All right, got him. You good, bro? Let me go grab all this health before I fucking get murked by stuff. And a document. NA and AWE-18. Details. Transcript. God, I wish I could read. Transcript of a call to the California State Emergency Service. Dispatcher. 911, what is your emergency? Hello? Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? Inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretched through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go. Gone. Away. Okay. And can you describe your surroundings? Unknown noise. Ma'am? Hello? No, dispatcher attempt to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. That's scary. That's one of those ones that's just kind of like a little creepy. Like its own little self-contained horror story. Field research on his entity. His corrupted sniper. Confidential. Bureau snipers specialize in eliminating threats from a distance. Okay, that does what it says on the tin. Using the telltale searchlights affixed to their rifles to search for targets. His snipers are no less lethal. The corruption has not changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain a good distance from the target, waiting in elevated positions for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces. Check the balconies. I should note that their rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarters combat, and his snipers are well aware of how to use it. Refer to file redacted for full report. Great. Now they have snipers. I like this little vignette of, like, mannequins playing dodgeball. Like, is it an altered event? Is it just fucking weird? Who knows?
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but when you talk in broad strokes, these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the one...
Ooh, I almost have enough stuff to create Pierce. It's kind of your sniper. I'm gonna get a little bit more help.
The ever-present, inverted, black pyramid. The board, all linked. Intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Okay then. So, at the astral plane. Yeah, great. I wish I could read something without fumbling the first three words. The astral exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Redacted was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the Redacted, we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals. We hope to observe the Redacted's behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in it. But Rome wasn't built in a day. Refer to file 3-19-3811 for full report. Addendum. New naming conventions have established for the astral entity, now known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. Interesting.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
Are we worried about the alarm? Or is that of no concern of mine? So we've dealt with these before to a point. there ain't really much you can do about it. You just kind of got to run away. Trying to remember something you're supposed to do here, and I, for the life of me, cannot remember what it is.
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
I think I figured.
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here.
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
So the thing there that I keep throwing shit at and hoping to kill, that gives health to all the enemies around. So you kind of want to take that out. And eventually, when you get possession, you can actually possess them as well, and then they give you health back. I saw that fucker sitting there, waiting for me. Or am I being shot at? God damn, dude. I literally can't see anything. Alright, good. I got the grenade guy at least. I swore it was, I swore you could just throw them back. But I guess you might need a, power-up to do that. Investigate the... Hiss cluster. Field research. Hiss clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of Hiss resonance without the need of a host. Hiss clusters are dense spherical compressions of Hiss resonance that serve support functions in the hierarchy of Hiss entities. The clusters are capable of replenishing Hiss host with infusions of resonance. This does not heal any physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. The fact that the Hiss make an effort to preserve its corrupted host underlines a level of awareness and discretion that was previously just speculated on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual or simply an extension of the Hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. Refer to file redacted for full report. Astronaut Program. This report serves as an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box. See case file OOP-18 for details. In the hypnosis lab, a selection of parapsychology division. Physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between planes, known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a redacted session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experiences in the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that redacted within the astral plane is very widely between astronauts. On rare occasion, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral enemies. Refer to file 8-29-1838 for full report. Huh. I guess I launched a piece of brain. Utilization of paranatural elements, rethinking groupthink. This study extends the work of Irving Janis, Robert Barton, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out various variations of Solomon Ar's original conformity experiment using a telepathic individual as a subject. The experiment's redacted for details. Central qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interface within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behavior by engaging in redacted rather boldly. This paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions upon further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of redacted and redacted. Refer to file 3-18-2849 for full report. Alright, pull up the full report. They're not numbered, which does kind of annoy me because they redacted on most of them. but every so often they don't redact it. And I feel like it's supposed to reference to something else, but because they're not actually numbered.
We've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the lock department. All agents are ordered to converge here.
How is the... There we go.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jess Faden.
I picked a hell of a game
help.
with the idea that, like, I've already set the precedent that I read all the files out loud. Wednesday morning, Wednesday... Oh, shit. I was drinking my root beer. God damn it. I don't like these ones. They explode when they get near you. Before we go to Mars, where is... No slab is this no slab.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
That's a really cool exit. So, these are a quote-unquote puzzle. The answer's literally right here. You have to make the shape. Like, I'm glad there's some kind of interactive, like, do with things stuff here. But that one does feel a little, like, afterthoughty. You know, they're like, how can we make it where the door's locked? This ain't really a game of puzzles.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, Astromark, first class, and you are
Feels
aware
not
that
meaty.
exposure to
Yeah.
the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal...
Like, granted, this isn't a
cognitive
puzzle game, it's an
loss,
action.
Loss of ego, and
But-
partial to full dementia. Yeah. I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary. Yes, I do. Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren.
I have a X-ray light box. I use it for photo negative. So this power is the one I was just talking about a moment ago. Possession. Seize, I guess it's called. So, gold enemies are immune to my attacks. But I can take over this poor son of a bitch. And now he can fight on my behalf. Now they can fight on my behalf. Do my bidding. Okay, I think I may have just killed my dude. Can I not? I mean, he was pretty low health. Go forth and fight for me. Do my bidding. Keep possessing people till this gold guy's dead. No, don't fight him. You're both on the same team now. Go. Can I... Are my guys not? Where are my dudes? Like... Are they dead? Can I... Why... Like... There we go. Am I just like getting right at the line of like what's healthy enough and not healthy enough to do it? Hey, we can now like corrupt people and all the
Brains
guys
were fried when I took over the object.
But that is a very useful power. Okay. That's a shadow of the people above. I was like, did I like atom bomb somebody into the carpet? Big old cut up brain. Actually, there's part of me thinks that maybe we should be going for that other one first. X-ray light box. OOP-18. That's PE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures needed. Description / para utility. The object is a light box used to examine X-ray images. The image cannot be removed from the light box. The information on the image belongs to a patient named Redacted. The object allows para-utilitarians to forcefully seize an individual's redacted. Seized individual becomes redacted to the user. The effects last redacted. Once released, the seized redacted as a result of psychic trauma. The object has no current binder. Background. A janitor named Redacted found the object at St. Anne's Hospital in Redacted. Soon, the building's occupants were redacted by him. The Bureau dispatched emergency response team to redacted the perpetrator and redacted the item. Fatalities numbered in the redacted. For operational details, see case Ace 26HQ-452. We're gonna go do that one. think that's the clear or the nearest one. So many redacted. I like the redacted stuff because it lets your mind kind of run wild. I do think some of them are a little much. You know? Like, I think occasionally it's a little too redacted. Oh no, this is just outright the wrong way. I need to be above. This is where the map kind of fucks me over. Ooh. Unless You, a review by Captain Lopez. These days, most YA novels intertwine the coming-of-age story with either a convoluted dystopian setting or a tragic romance. Unless You managed to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all live in walled cities now because of the dystopian future. And along the way, they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never got to know if the Fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for a YA novel. The main character succumbs to the Fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that the job can still get done. She dies out in the unknown, alone, surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I give this book 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I'd recommend it to my brother's kids. I love that that's just straight up a book review. Really? Oh, okay. I was about to say, nothing back here? That seems like a place to hide things, game. Where are we going? This way. This is a section elevator. God, I wish this map would let me fucking choose levels. Below. That's the control room, that's right. Go back out to here. Swing by the janitor. We'll murder all these guys first. So one of the good things, or one of, where's the poster? Ati will keep giving you missions.
It's back. What killa päätti? Paska mikä paska.
So you can just kind of keep doing them. the later power I get, I won't have to deal with the fucking elevators.
Look alive. Director on deck.
Blockages in pipe C through F. I've been getting reports that something's tearing up the training grounds.
Yeah, I'm trying to
We're
get
checking
there.
out.
Okay, he's just
I
telling
should
me
be
to go to
going.
the training ground.
Right.
Introduce the
Get locked
elevators.
on the lift.
I'm not pleased. Why, are they real bad? That's like knockoff Pokemon for knockoff Pokemon, right? Is that the thing I'm thinking of? They're just slow. Leads to the coolant pipe. I do not want to go there. Central maintenance. Central maintenance. Thinking of Power World, Pokepedia is real Pokemon, but Animal Crossing. Okay. I'm not thinking Power World though. I was listening to a podcast the other day of like gaming news because I'm a massive fucking dork, and they were talking about a game that's knocking off Pokemon that's popular right now, or that just came out or something like that, and I thought that's what it was. Field training. Hold on. Obligatory sector sitter. Why does it sound like there's a monster in this Cooper? Don't check the shitter. That's me. Oh, Christ. Examination of paranatural topics. Thresholds. The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. It's widely accepted theory that the thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a redacted frequency, different from our own. These frequencies match. The threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a redacted. Others theorize the thresholds are parallel universes or simply our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affect the house or attracts the threshold. We do not know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually, their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold. The capitalization of threshold threw me there. Connected to the oldest house, which actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes redacted in those who learn of it, so it is actively denied. Refer to file 5-05-1881 for full report. BlackRock processing, sector elevators. I see. There we go. Christ. Field training. I'd like to file a formal complaint. Read the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Field Ranger training course, recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to AHR if this is necessary. Signed, Randall Post. Alaska. That creepy motherfucker. Oh, I remember this. Oh, this sucks. I hate doing this.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start...
Sounds like me reading.
Is that all, or...?
I always
Get
did
ready,
love
Ranger.
obstacle courses.
Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. "45 seconds remaining.
Fuck.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Course failed.
What the
Try again, Ranger.
Man.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3.
I hate these kind of things in games.
Go.
Nope, that's fake target.
"45 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining.
No, god damn it.
Course complete.
There we go.
Congratulations, Ranger.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course.
I do. I suck at those, and I do not
It's
do
protecting
well.
itself.
Just unprotected.
I need to hit it harder to break that shield.
And now I have a safe. The copies have been given weapons, projectiles. Shield yourself. Okay. How do I shield? Okay, that's how I shield. Got it. This is how I shield, apparently. But there you hit me. I have a shield. Apparently mantling removes your shield. God damn it, Jesse. Jesse. I'm in the middle of something. I can't believe I can get text messages in the astral plane. There we go. We got a new power and a bunch of skill points.
Good time to have a shield.
Yeah, but I can't do anything while I have the shield up. Also, look at how flimsy their shields are. You yeet one... Oh, shit. Man, we got a couple new powers. Like, hell yeah. Now we can just start upgrading shit. Ooh, launch. Anyway, now to go find a control point so I can get back to what I'm supposed to do. Nope, not Black Rock Cross. Elevator. Truck. Truck. $13, $11, $12, $7. I wish they had an auto for this. This is something I think they kind of fuck up in this game. It's like you have to go through these all manually. Like to get rid of like duplicates and lower level like bullshit. You do wind up like taking, because these do fill up, by the way. Like you do run out of room for these eventually, if I remember correctly. So like you wind up like home safe OOP 22-KE. No unique seizures required. The object is a guardhouse brand home safe. Weight measurements vary. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to kinetically gather items and debris from their surroundings. The object is currently bound by Redacted. Discovered in the basement of a home in Redacted, Ohio, the object gained rapid interest in certain online forums dedicated to opening abandoned safes. After months of failure, the owner attempted to open it with explosives. The object survived with no physical damage. Bureau agents were dispatched, now confident of its paranatural nature. Blood occasionally emerges from the seam around the object's door. Tests confirm the blood is not human. X-rays taken of the object indicate that something is trapped inside, though the images are always blurred, which indicates the contents of the object are moving. All attempts to open the object have been unsuccessful. So something just lives in that. We can take this resource. We'll go deal with that. Go back to the main quest, I guess. Central Research. God damn it, I just wanted to look at the fucking map. Give me a hand with this. You two. You're my friend now. Like, I feel like the ability to possess does, like, fundamentally change combat in a good way. Alright. Now then. I was looking for a control point. I also think it's kind of criminal that there is not a control point readily available in Central Executive. At least there isn't one off the top of my head that I can think of. Possible AWE in which an unnamed individual experienced transcorporeality via a phone line. Oh, we just read that. Event is notably similar to AWE-redacted, in which redacted, event response. Event is believed to have been caused by redacted, and as a result, following measures have been taken to prevent redacted. That was a very illuminating document. Right, there we go. Back at. Oh, Marshall's still alive, and that little side jag we just did didn't mean anything. But we got superpowers out of it, so, you know.
Welcome to the party, ma'am. Marshall is right down the hall.
Hold on a sec. The director needs to check the toilet. Toilet inspection. There's a dead man in this crapper. Rubber duck. AI 52-AE. Discovered in the home of Agent Redacted after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Redacted, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Update. It was discovered that Agent Redacted was bringing unknown paranatural materials into his home, illegally taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent Redacted has been terminated. Is this Agent Redacted? Is this how you terminated him? So, like, what happens if you get fired from the FBC?
Marshall is waiting for you in the Luck Lab, just down the hall.
Plus 10% sealed. Plus 5 to seal. The duration for that. Spend a little bit more on that. Spend a little bit more on that. And I can launch grenades back at enemies. Yes, please. And 30% melee, 20% enemy. Or enemy energy. There we go. Constructs. Can I cannot. I need one more astral blip. God damn it. It's always the fucking astral blips. There's something to be done in here later after all these dudes are gone. We'll come back here. But this is the Luck Lab, which is one of the more interesting places. Because there's a ton of stuff to, like, interact with.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
So, y'all are pretty armed, huh?
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
That is how I got hired.
Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan. I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk
Card?
more after you clear out the hiss.
Level 4 key card.
Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
What did you give me? Like, no.
Collins, what's the situation?
Squad C hasn't made it back. They're still out there, which means we should assume they're KIA, ma'am. Only exit is back through parakinesiology, but then there's no way we're making it to the lab. Only option is to hold here and wait for an opening.
So this is one of those areas where, like, you've got to make your way through it before you can, like, be done. So this is probably gonna be the last thing you do. I was about to say, is there nothing in here? I was about to say, is the idea of this I can literally retreat into it? Oh. That dude did not want to die. I got a feeling this is going to be a tough one.
I see Rangers over there. We have to help them.
Need to get rid of that fucking ball, or that hiss thing. There we go. That everybody? Good job, Rangers. Let me just clear this real quick. Oh, I don't like this. This seems bad. Chief Lewis. He has his own shield. Are there other dudes shooting at me? I feel like there's other dudes shooting. Eat tree branch. Okay. Everything dead? I like how the music absolutely was like, well, we're done here. I think that little, like, mini boss fight, or boss fight, I guess technically boss fight. We're all done. We've done all we can do. I think that boss fight's a good place to leave it. Because it is absolutely 2:43 in the morning, and I am hungry. I hungry. Quit menu. Confirm. What's for dinner? I have no idea. Something quick and light. Whatever it is. My phone was just like, it's time for bed. Time for you to go to sleep. I had to run to the grocery store this morning because I didn't have any. Easter fucked me over. I didn't go grocery shopping this week. So, like, I straight up just don't have anything. So I ran to the supermarket this morning. I grabbed, like, a pack of hamburger buns. How much candy I've gotten no candy. None. Normally, my mom is pretty, like, big on Easter, quote unquote, in terms of like, oh, well, I know you're an adult and like you can buy your own candy, but like I make you a basket, and this year I didn't get a basket. Actually, I don't think last year I did either. Now there's grandkids, yeah. But I I like candy. Every year for Easter, since I don't like chocolate, I used to get the little sweet tart bunnies. I really like those. And Peeps. Oh, I like me some marshmallow Peeps. But yeah, so I gotta go out and buy some candy this week. I think that's the only solution. But I got like, so I fucked up. I fucked up this morning. So I do not like a certain trend in beverages. So when I was at the supermarket today, in Aldi's seasonal like end cap, I saw that they had lemonade and limeade. I'm like, it's spring. Now is the time for lemonade and limeade. I love me a good limeade. So I grabbed some limeade. I looked at it, said, juice drink, which tells me it's not real juice, and I'm like, I'm okay with that. And I put it in the cart. I do my shopping. I pick up my my shredded chicken for lunch all week, a pack of cheese, thing of orange juice, a thing of apple juice for breakfast, a box of cereal. And I go and check out. I come all the way back here. I'm like, you know what? I'd like to try that limeade. I want to see if it's any good. Is it tart or is it sweet? Because I prefer tart for lemonade and limeade. I don't want it sweet. I want it tart. So I crack it open. I pour a little bit into a glass, and it's spicy limeade. It says spicy right above the word limeade. There's a picture of a goddamn jalapeno on the label. Hold on. I did not see the word spicy above it. I saw limeade and juice drink. And I went, all right, I know what I'm getting here. I didn't see the little picture of the jalapeno. So I took a big old glass of it. I, drank this much of it, and I'm like, why is it spicy? Yeah, exactly. Amazing you didn't see that. Here's the thing. I'm a fucking idiot. That's what happened. I'm just stupid. But yeah, so now I have that big old thing of, I have probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 60-something ounces of spicy, limeade that I don't know what I'm going to do with. I do not like spicy drinks. I like spicy food. I like, I like spices and shit. I like things that have a little bit of kicking now and again. What I don't like is drinks that are fucking spicy. I think that's fucking weird. Trying to make some sauce with it for dinner. That's the thing, it's like too sugary to use for like making a sauce, I think. It's 3% juice. I don't think there's much to be made with this. Actually, you know what I'm noticing I'm looking at the ingredients here. You know what I'm noticing a distinct lack of in this limeade? Lime. The ingredients are literally water, high fructose corn syrup, lemon juice concentrate, citric acid, natural flavor, pectin, ascorbic acid for color and stability, gum acacaya, calcium disodium eda to protect flavor, beta carbonate for color. There's no lime in the limeade. Well, to be fair, like, once again, it's labeled as juice drink. It's 3% juice. I don't expect much. But I expect lime. But it's called juice drink. It's literally on the label, and I even acknowledged this when I was buying the fucking thing. It literally says, flavored juice drink. But once again, I can tolerate that it's not real. It's the fact that there's no lime in it. There's no lime in the limeade. There's lemon juice concentrate. Cool. But there's no lime in the lime. Because it's limeade flavored. But there's lemonade. There's literally lemon extract or lemon concentrate in it. Like, the fuck? Very low sodium, though. It only has 35 grams. Like, I'm not one of those people, like, where I need everything I eat and drink to be, like, organic, and I'm not one of those morons where it's like, if I can't pronounce it, I'm not putting it in my body. Like, everything's chemicals at a certain point. Like, you can literally break anything into a complex, weird chemical name. You know? But, like, there's no lime in the lime juice, y'all. There's no lime in the spicy lime juice. Because it ain't lime juice. There's no... Alright. Fair. There's no lime in the limeade. In the fake limeade. But there is lemon. Like, it's lemon from concentrate, which literally just means that they reduce down lemon juice. Like, they remove the water from lemon juice so they can use less of it. Lemon and the lime flavored. And there's 8 servings in this fucking container. I'm gonna die from drinking. Like, I gotta figure out what to mix with this to counteract the spicy. Actually, maybe I'll text my brother, see if he wants it. He's a fucking weirdo. He probably likes spicy drinks. I guess I'll just have my mug root beer. Solution is to give it away, yeah. But, like, I didn't see the word spicy. I didn't see the picture of the jalapeno. And the worst part is I literally picked it up off the shelf and went, ooh, limeade. Flavored juice drink. All right, so I'm not expecting, like, high quality. But, like, how did I miss the jalapeno and the word spicy? The worst part is it's not even, like, overly spicy. It's just kind of gross. You know? Oh, and that disappointment. I'm getting out of here. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Jagbu, thank you for hanging out and chatting. Griff, thank you for hanging out and chatting. We'll be back Tuesday. I had to think. Days of the week are hard. Back Tuesday with more control, where we're gonna finish up Marshall's quest and hopefully get more superpowers. I don't know, read more. My jaw is gonna fall the fuck off one of these days. But thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will catch you all later. Bye. You know, when I don't have a button to press, it's less impressive